duct tape drags online. 8:09 in the morning. We got a Corvair. Okay, this ought to be fun. I took the scenic route from Huachuca City. Went up the 92 to the 82 to the 83, and it took like an hour and 10 minutes to get here. So I bought the ticket for the car show. Hopefully it's on the grass. If it is, I can set up an awning kind of thing, and then we'll see how this day goes. And it'll be fun regardless. But I'm really hoping to meet Dalton from Pole Barn Garage, so hopefully you'll see him on here. Hopefully he's cool about that. I got some car parts back here for him and his buddy, and stick around. Let's see how the day goes. So you get here and they direct you all over the place. You give them these lines that all have to merge, and then you're sitting here, and then somebody tells you you have to walk up to get a wristband. None of that's on the website. The time isn't on the website. I'm sure it's going to be a good event though. Drag strip's right there, and I got the perfect spot with the van. I might even be able to watch the drags from the roof. We'll see how that goes. That's all right. You can say hi.
Say hey.
I know you're not shy.
I am not shy.
This is Tara, everybody.
Hello.
She has her own religion.
Don't we all?
It's going to be a fun day. I'll see you later. That's funny. It's got independent front suspension instead of just the I-beam like you'd normally see with a gasser. You guys remember iTruck? See if we got the the same rockets on there that I had. Wow. So I just met these ladies here, and they've informed me that everybody's staying here the whole time. So, you know, I didn't plan for that. I didn't pack the van with food or anything, but there's food vendors over here. And these ladies are fun. She just gave me something I got in my pocket, which is going to be a good time. But they're suggesting I just stay here. I do have the bed. I got drinks and popsicles in here. I could just crash here. They say they keep the bathrooms open all night and everything. Maybe I'm staying here tonight. I don't know. This is a fun women. Fun people so far. Now, of course, I have not washed these sheets or done anything with this since my last camping trip, so I don't think they're funky or anything, but that's just how it is.
think it's a lot better up here. I'm not getting dusted with the exhaust, or excuse me, with all the burnout. You gotta have a crap ton of money to be blowing your tires out like that.
about to get around the old Challenger. Let's see what happens up. Old Challenger got there first. Green wind lights come on. Legends card goes, wow, 13.
All right, how we doing? I got long pants on and everything, and it's hot here, but that's because of the mosquitoes. All right, you just watched a bunch of clips I stitched together from yesterday when I went to the drag races, the Tucson Dragway. So I'm going to talk about that first. I mean, just like getting into it and everything. So there's really not enough information on the website. When you buy the tickets for this thing, you know, they don't tell you that when you get there and you're in line to get in, that you got to get out of your vehicle, walk all the way up to the gate and get a wristband and walk back to your vehicle. So you're sitting there, nobody's telling you this. So there's people abandoning their vehicles, slowing down the flow of traffic to get in. On top of that, they spread it out to like 4 lanes. They all converge to one. So everybody has to merge anyhow to get into the gate. And the way that they work it is they've got this guy there who talks to you a bit about what you're doing, has a conversation with you, and then they've got people, and they're all like these golf carts. And so then somebody escorts you to your parking space and then comes back. And that is just highly inefficient in my opinion. Now, the way I see it, if you got that gate there, first of all, you got to let people know that they need the wristbands. Maybe put an easy up or something down at the beginning. Whatever you got to do to make that, at least let people know that that's a thing. And it should be where you actually, the cars with because there's 3 basic people that are coming in there. There's the people that are coming in RVs that want to camp for the 2 days that they're there. There's people like me that come in and just want to park in the car show area, which was really nice. You saw that. I was like the second car in there, and I got a perfect spot. And then there's the people with the trailers, with the cars that are going to be drag racing, or they're driving in, they drove the car there. And there's enough space inside the area itself where they could easily have it divvied up. They could have it where you pull into an area that they could rope off, where the trailers could pull in, the trailers with the cars, the RVs go over here, and then they can have people shuttling them around to find their spaces. And then still let the flow of traffic come in easier for the other people that are just in single vehicles. That can make it a lot faster. But I'm not knocking any of these people. They were all very kind, very nice people. They're older people. I'm imagining that they're donating their time to this. I can only imagine. Plenty of food vendors and all that stuff. The bathrooms are amazing. They're clean. At some point they block them off and they have somebody go in there and clean them out. All of that was good. Here's the thing that they also don't, there's no information on the site. Like I didn't know that they don't start drag race until 6 p.m. Hey, I got up before 6 o'clock in the morning so I could have my crap together. I had to load my fridge and do a bunch of other stuff and get on the road to be there, because I was told at 8 o'clock they opened the gate. And there was already a line, obviously. You guys saw it. I don't have to rehash this with you. And so I had already been up for over 12 hours before the drag races even started. And it hit like 107 degrees in Tucson yesterday, and most of the day it was like at 104. And you're on the tarmac all day. The heat's just radiating up. That was horrible. By the way, it's Saturday right now. I paid for 2 days. I should be there, but I couldn't take it. And I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, which was meeting this guy, right? And his buddy Jim. I brought them some car parts, and they were stoked. I didn't want to bug Dalton, Pole Barn Garage. If you don't watch him, you should. He's amazing. And because he's genuine. I see he and I similar in that way. We're just being ourselves. We're off the cuff. He's a funny guy. I like to think I'm funny. More so than just funny looking. And that was cool, but it was tough. It was like when I did that meet and greet with Sarah in Tacoma, where people were coming to see me. It made me feel weird in a way. You guys are great. Thank you for being here and everything else, but that's a lot to deal with. Everybody wants to shake your hand. Everybody wants to meet and talk. Everybody wants you to give you their time and have like a long-winded conversation, and we do it. But that's draining, and I saw that happening, and I was kind of on the fence, so I didn't record him or anything. I got a couple snapshots, one with him and one with Jim. Actually, I made sure I got him and his lady in there, his woman and the boy. They're awesome people too. The meeting them was nice, and talking to Dalton was really cool. He was happy with the stuff I gave him. Obviously, I'm really looking forward to seeing that stuff, get in his videos. Maybe he'll even give the channel a mention. I don't know. It's not like I gave him, you know, it wasn't like, here, do this for me, I'll do this for you kind of thing. Even Jim, when I showed him the distributors, like, how much you want for it? It's like, no, take it, dude. Just do it. And he's got his YouTube channel as well. We'll see if he gets to actually starting to post some videos. Hopefully he will. At any rate, it was great meeting them. And that was awesome. And I told... I forget her name right now, but Dalton's gal, when I was leaving, she's like, oh, come through, you know, when you're driving across the country, we'll take you out to dinner. I was like, you don't have to take me out, but it would be nice to see you guys. I'd love to stop by and see the place and everything. So maybe that'll happen. That would be cool. In April, if I've got the coin, I'm probably going to end up driving across the country to go to the Florida Keys to hook up with some friends. We'll see if I can make that happen. At any rate, that was good. And then you saw the girls. That was Tara and... Geez, I already forgot the other gal's name already. It was just one of those days. I met so many people, I can't remember everybody's name. So they invited me. They said, why don't you sleep here tonight in the parking lot with everybody? And some guy, Dan Freiberg or something. I guess there was a bunch of gearhead channels there, YouTube channels that are big-time channels. And so everybody was excited to meet these guys. I don't watch those channels. I have no idea who they are. And I was told that, hey, if you hang out, there's this big bonfire at night, and those guys are there, and there's nobody else here. So everybody's hanging and just being normal, and you get to meet those guys. And it probably would have been a smart thing for me to do. Would have been good for the channel and everything, but I was wore out, man. I think I left there at around 8:30. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was tired. I'd been up all day. I talked to so many people, and I didn't even talk to that many people, really, when you think about who I could have been talking to. I spent a lot of the day just kind of in my own little world, trying to remain like cool in the van with the breeze shooting through the van. The van works out pretty good even in the heat, because as long as you're in the shade and there's an airflow, you're pretty good. I was doing a lot better than a lot of other people walking around just sweating and dying and turning beet red. It was amazing just to watch all these people be there for that. So my advice anyhow on this is, now you know, you can't, the gates don't open till 8. You got to get the wristband first. You have to know what you're getting yourself into. And if you're not racing or anything, you don't have to get there till late afternoon. And it's a lot easier to get in later in the day, because again, the drags don't start till 6 o'clock. So they run from 6, I think, till 11 is what I was told yesterday. So my point is, I didn't stay there last night. It would have been nice, but it was going to be uncomfortable, and I don't know if they shut the lights off. I didn't know enough about it. But here's the thing. if it sounds like I'm being negative, I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you what it was. And I would do this again. Hopefully the next time it's not as hot. And now I know what I would be getting myself into. And I would bring everything I needed, food-wise and all that, if in case I wanted to spend the night. Extra set of clothes, that sort of thing, be able to wash up and all that. I have to say the bodega fridge freezer was interesting because I had popsicles in there, and I had to set that to below 0. And on the top part, that section comes up and there's a shelf, and the stuff on the shelf was still too warm. I put a blanket over and a couple pillows I had in the van, and then that seemed to cool up again. So you got to insulate that thing basically whenever you're in triple temperatures. That should be a thing for, excuse me, a lot of people. You'll also see the t-shirt here. These were free. Dalton wasn't kidding. He said that he was going to be giving away t-shirts, and he did. And there was a sea of this color green. The funny thing is, I was talking to his girl, and I made the joke with her. I was like, so what's the story with these t-shirts? Was this like a color you couldn't sell? She's like, no, we printed these up like this to give them away. Faux pas on my part. Once again, influencing people with kindness. I don't know. It's like I always say the wrong thing. But that's it. So I don't know how long this video is because I haven't edited all the clips together yet, but that's all this is, as you saw. A bunch of clips shot. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I'll do a walk around of the house next so you guys can see what's going on here and some of my plans. It's a disaster, as you guys know. My sister had been living here for a while. Then my nephew was living here for a while by himself, and it was, yeah. So I guess I'll do that next for you. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tucson Dragway, the duct tape drags, very cool. I'm into hot rod stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to sign off, but I'm still talking. You'll see this folding chair. It's like a mid-century like teak thing with rope. It's next to the van in a couple of the images. I bought that at the drag races in New Jersey. The thing about New Jersey is I've been to drag races plenty of times, but when you get there, you're there in the morning, they're already dragging, man. They're dragging from pretty much the moment that opens up until it closes. So that's what I didn't expect this to be, where you're just sitting around doing nothing until 6 p.m. That was bizarre. It might be because of the heat, but it was still over 100 degrees when they started dragging at 6 o'clock. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But I bought that chair in New Jersey because what they did, by the way, these guys should probably do it as well. In Jersey, what they do is they have a swap meet at the drag race. And so again, as I was saying, I bought that chair in New Jersey at a drag race 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and I brought it all the way with me back to LA in the van, obviously, because I wanted to recreate it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But when I build the shop here next to the house, that's one of the projects I'll be doing. So again, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not the greatest, I know. And thanks again for being here. I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you in the next one. Be kind to one another. Bye.